everyone, welcome back to another video of the Henchmen's, Hirelings, and Hobbies. My name is Kyle, I'll be the Henchman.
I'm Michael, I'll be the Hireling.
And today we're coming at you with something new for us. We're going to be playing through Rangers of Shadowdeep, or at least starting this adventure. For those of you that aren't familiar with Rangers of Shadowdeep, it is an RPG. It's a miniatures war game or battle mat game. However, unlike Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder or Call of Cthulhu, where there is a keeper, a GM, or a DM to kind of run the game or be the overlord, for this, it's cooperative. It's a cooperative RPG. So what that means is you take on the role of the DM or GM while also playing the actual players in the game, which is kind of an interesting thing because, yes, you do know some of the secrets, things like that, but there's some randomization to how the game is designed, which makes it quite interesting. So what we're going to do is we're not going to show you the whole game. We're just going to show you the setup for the first scenario, or the first campaign is what they call it, and just show you kind of where we start and where we'll go from there. All right, we'll be back here in just a second.
Bye.
All right, folks, welcome back. So we're just gonna kind of show you the setup. Again, we will be playing Rangers of Shadowdeep, which is by Joseph Makula, maybe. I don't know. McClough, yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is available on Drive-Thru RPG, and you can buy the PDF version or you can get the print on demand. I opted for both, so I like my print books. But the first thing is to set up the actual battlefield or battle mat. It calls for a 3x3, and I just use these. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with these, just Pathfinder flip mats, which are multi-sided. They're really nice. I put one under the other and got 3 feet going the long way here, and not quite 3 feet going this way, but the recommendation is 3 feet by 3 feet. And so the book goes through and it's going to outline how to set scenarios up. Not only that, but what kind of monsters, things of that nature that you need. So we got the book there, we've got the character sheets ready to go, the dice, which this game is primarily played with just D20 system. We have the miniatures that we could or would encounter here. We have some tokens that I've actually pulled out of another game, treasure tokens and then just event tokens, things of that nature. We have our miniatures that we'll be using and our companions. The game is built on using your ranger and then choosing companions also throughout. You also need some playing cards because this is where the randomization comes in for the game, because you will randomly draw cards out of there and then go to the book and it'll tell you what to do. We have extra sheets back here, and of course everyone's very first dice bag that we all had. But what's really cool is like the book says what you need on the field or the battle map, but it doesn't really tell you exactly where to place things. So we're going to use our some of our terrain that we have, and we just kind of get to design this first town that we're going into according to the book. So these are just kind of these print on demand. These are all just card stock. That's all this is. It's been folded and put together. You can see it's kind of wiggly and whatnot, but it gets the job done. The door actually moves, but all that's just card stock. Again, I got off a Drive-Thru RPG, and you just print it out yourself and then fold it and glue it together. The trees and things I got from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. When they're on sale, they're easy to pick up. And then so these things here, I'll show you. These are just tokens to put down. And they're called tabletop tokens, and they're from Geek Tank Games, they do a really nice job of creating tokens and things of that nature. So, but we got some little trinkets just to put together here, and so we're going to set up the battlefield, and we'll come back here in just a moment and show you where we're going to start with Scenario 1.
Okay.
All right, so we have now set up our battlefield, essentially. All the setup required... That's another little hireling in the background here. Essentially, all our battlefield required was for our heroes, our rangers and their companions, to be in the center of the town, and then anywhere between 5 and 6 buildings kind of circled around them to make a small village or a small city. And then we were able just to kind of add the rest throughout. Now we have not added any treasure tokens on the board or anything like that. Let's see if I can walk all the way around. You can see. But I tell you, part of the fun, at least what I'm figuring out here, part of the fun of this game is actually creating the scenario. So no book told us to set it up like this. This is just how we envisioned it, or how we saw that it should be set up, or that we should start. So kind of neat. Anyway, we're going to get going with the game, and we will provide updates, things of that nature. And if we get better with the rules, because this is our first time playing and our first playthrough, if we get better with the rules, what we'll do is we'll actually tape a segment or tape a game and let you guys watch us. So, all right, till next time. Thanks. Just wanted to share this with you. Again, this is Shadows. This is Rangers of Shadowdeep. Sorry, there's a glare there. And we'll report back how it goes. Thanks again for watching. See you guys.
Bye.